Last time on Total Drama Random Island, teams were tasked with testing their outdoor survival skills by staying the night out in the woods. Sugar spent her time getting more people on her side while Noah got advice from Sadie, and Maria accused Brick of being sexist, which ticked Sky off. Beardo formed an alliance with Brick and Noah read Millie's notebook. At the elimination, Zoe got blindsided by Sugar's alliance. Noah asks Millie if they can talk, and Millie says that she'd rather be alone right now after what Lorenzo did. Noah says, yeah, well, I read your journal. Millie says, what? You read it? Noah says, yeah, and if you try getting rid of me, I'll tell everyone else about what was in your notebook, and if you try to destroy it, it will look even worse on you once I tell everyone what was in it. Millie in confessional says that this is terrible. Noah has complete advantage over her now. Noah finishes by saying, oh, and one more thing, stop playing with Lorenzo's emotions by pretending to be his friend. Courtney is with her group of Anne-Maria, Nichelle, Dakota, Carrie, and Beardo, and Anne-Maria asks what the mute is doing here. Courtney says that like it or not, Beardo is in the alliance. Beardo in confessional says that lying ain't exactly easy, but as long as I don't talk, then I don't have to lie about making an alliance with Brick. Courtney tells them that tonight, if they lose, they will vote Brick off. Carrie asks why not Tyler, and Nichelle says that's a great idea. Courtney says that it really doesn't matter which of them goes, but Sky has a better relationship with Tyler than Brick. Dakota asks why they care about Sky's opinion. They hold majority regardless, and Courtney asks if they've ever seen shows like this before. Eventually, the teams merge together, and as long as our alliance stays in power, we can pick off the Gophers one after the other. Carrie says that she likes Brick more though, and Courtney says fine, Tyler can be the target if he messes up today. Courtney in confessional says that honestly, she doesn't want Tyler here either, but she knows Sky will work with the Gophers indefinitely if they were to get rid of him, and Sky actually is useful on this team. But Brick may be grateful for keeping him in the game, but he's also Brick. Brick asks Beardo if the plan is still to get him out, and Beardo gives a thumbs up. Tyler says this is so messed up, you haven't done anything wrong. Brick says that's why Beardo showing up here is a miracle. If we can get Carrie, we'll be fine. Chris comes over the intercom and asks everyone to report to the chow hall. Chris welcomes everyone to their next challenge. Today they will be facing their fears and a challenge he likes to call Phobia Factor. Lorenzo asks Millie if they can talk about last week, and Millie says not right now, Lorenzo. Lorenzo says that it's really important, and Millie tells him to be quiet before you get us both in trouble. Chris says, lovely, a volunteer. Millie and everyone else, let's go to the amphitheater. Once there, Chris says that there are two fears here. Millie, you must read your notebook to the entire cast and world. Beardo, you have to do a speech in front of everyone. Beardo runs away in fear, and Millie says as much as she like that, she can't do that. Chris says suit yourself. Screaming Gophers, Millie refused to read their notebook to you, meaning you don't get a point and neither do the killer bass. Now the main event here will come up shortly, but first Sam and Dakota, give your electronic devices to us, you can't have them for the day. Dakota says, what? This is so wrong, this violates the law or something. Sam says, yeah, and if I don't get 16 hours of screen time, my brain won't develop fully. Chris says, it's just a few hours, you babies. Finally, Sugar. Sugar says, go ahead, I ain't scared of nothing. Chris says, oh really, even losing a beauty pageant? Sugar says, what? I ain't lose no beauty pageant. Chris says, well then you won't have any worries about giving the most beautiful woman award to your friend Sadie there. Sugar says, what? No way Sadie won most beautiful woman over her. Sadie looks like a pig lathered in grease compared to her. Noah says, wow, humble as ever. Sadie says that was mean. She thought they were friends. Sugar says, yeah, because you are uglier than me. Chris says, point proven. Well, Noah, you are next. You will be chained up to someone stupid the whole day. Sadie. Noah says, oh really? Alright then. Noah in confessional says that Sadie isn't what he considers stupid. Like, she's stupid, but she's not annoying stupid like Tom or Sam. Now everyone else go to your designated areas on these note cards. Brick and Priya, your challenges are similar in a sense. Brick, you're going to be locked in a dark room with who knows what in it. Priya, you will be in that same room with lightning raining all around. Noah says, wow, the reality show Pro and Cadet are scared of childish things like the dark. Brick says that anything can be lurking in the dark, and Priya says, yeah, lightning can hit anywhere at any time in a storm, it's scary. Tyler tells Brick that he can do this, and Millie tells Priya not to be afraid, she can do this. They both go in, and after the first lightning strike, they both scream, and Millie asks how long they have to be in there for, and Chris says until he comes back. Sadie and Maria, your challenges are to get bad haircuts. And Maria says, no way. She just got her hair looking perfect this morning. No way she's letting her hair get ruined. Noah tells Sadie that she can do this. She'll look good in it. Sadie says, really? Sugar said I looked like a greased pig. Noah says that if she hasn't noticed, Sugar is way uglier and smellier than you. She's delusional. Don't listen to her. And I mean, Chris was gonna give you the award to begin with. Sadie says, okay, I'll try for you. Sadie gets through the challenge and Sadie says that she looks beautiful, thanks Noah. Noah in confessional says not to think he liked Sadie's company or anything, he just didn't want her crying all day. Carrie, you have to tell a friend of home what you think of him. Carrie says that's easy, she's an open book. Chris says, oh really? Even your friend Devin? Carrie in confessional says that Devin is her childhood friend, but she can't tell him how she feels about him for, reasons. Tom, you have to wear overalls and have pictures taken of you. Tom says, overalls? No way. Overalls are the ugliest clothes in existence. Sky, you have to kiss the guy you find most attractive on the island. Sky says, what? You can't be serious. Chris says, yep. Courtney tells her to just do it, it's for the challenge. Sky says, right, it's just for the challenge. She goes to Tyler but ends up getting nervous and belches in his face. Tyler in confessional says he's been given a lot of reactions from girls, but nothing quite like that. Sky in confessional says that every time she's nervous she belches like that, it's so embarrassing. Lorenzo has to face a monster he was scared of from a TV show when he was 8 years old. Lorenzo says that this is easy, he isn't 8 anymore, but when Geoff arrives in the outfit he runs away in fear. Geoff's challenge is to be chased by a cloud of hail. Sugar says that this is better than watching mud wrestling with pigs. Sam tells Dakota that this is the longest he's gone without playing a game, and Dakota says that Chris is seriously messed up. She could have sent 600 texts by now. Sam says they have a lot in common, and Dakota asks why he would say something like that. Sam says he meant the tech withdrawal. Trust me, you're nothing like me. Dakota says, aw, thanks. Priya tells Brick that if she doesn't survive, she loves him. Brick says, wait, really? And Priya says, no, I just didn't want to die without saying that to someone. Chris tells Tyler that he has to stand in a chicken pen. Courtney tells Tyler to get in there, and Tyler gets into the fetal position. Courtney, your challenge is to be fully engulfed in green jelly. Courtney asks how they learned about this, and Chris says that a friend from her school told them. He had a lot of beef with you after firing him from your school election campaign. Courtney in confessional says if she finds him when she gets back, he's so dead. Courtney says she can't do this, and in confessional cries about it. Priya and Brick are let out, and Chris says congratulations, you two score points for your team. Noah, you did it as well. Sadie says that was fun, and Noah says it wasn't the worst experience he's had here. Sam, Dakota, you two get points as well. This leaves us with a score of Screaming Gophers 3, Killer Bass 2. Nichelle, you are the only one that's left to do a fear. Millie says that the best she can do is tie, but Chris says that if Nichelle does this fear, she wins it for the Killer Bass. Nichelle, you must do this stunt that would certainly mean death for anyone that doesn't do their own stunts, but you shouldn't have anything to worry about since you're the one who does her own stunts, right? Dakota says she can do this. Nichelle says, right, here I go. She stands there in fear, and Sky asks if she's just going slow, which Nichelle tells her to shut up, she's concentrating. Dakota asks if she's gonna do it sometime today, and Nichelle says, fine, you broke me, I don't do my own stunts. Everyone gasps besides Courtney, who in confessional says who could have guessed that. Nichelle continues by saying all her stunts are done by a 40-year-old in a wig named Jerry. Chris says about time the truth came out and thousands of little girls worldwide were taught what betrayal was. Screaming Gophers, you win. Killer Bass, see you at elimination. Courtney tells her alliance that they're gonna get rid of Tyler, and Carrie tells Courtney thank you, she will do that. Beardo goes to Carrie and asks if they can vote off Nichelle instead, and Carrie says, sorry Beardo, I don't want to hurt Courtney, even if Tyler is your friend. Chris welcomes the team to this elimination ceremony. If you get a marshmallow, you are safe, otherwise get out. Tyler, Nichelle, you two were the ones singled out for some reason. Everyone else didn't get one vote. As you know, if you don't receive a marshmallow, you must walk to the dock of shame, board the boat of losers, and you can't come back. Ever. Understand that, Nichelle? Tyler, you're safe. Nichelle says, what? Sky tells her sorry, and Nichelle says it's not your fault even though you voted for me. It's Jerry's fault. Where was he when I needed him most? Chris says, right. Well, the boat is waiting for you. Dakota in confessional says that originally she was gonna vote Tyler, but Nichelle has been a fraud this whole time. I was wrong. People in movies are way worse than models. At least her pictures are authentic, unlike Nichelle and her stunts. Lorenzo tells Noah to listen here. He's gonna talk to Millie about what happened and settle things, and he can't stop him. Noah says, listen, I don't think Millie likes you for what you think she does. Lorenzo tells him to stop being jealous. He has a date with Destiny. Sky tells Tyler that she's happy he's still here, and Tyler says, seriously, I thought I was doomed. Sky tells Tyler that she wants to spend more time with him to get to know him more, since today taught her that either of them could be eliminated at any time, and Tyler says he'd like that. Courtney in confessional says that today didn't go as planned, but she still holds majority no matter what happens. This was just a minor setback.